Hello folks, welcome to Crusader Kings 2 with the Historical Immersion Project add-on. I just picked up Jade Empires and I kind of want to try it out. I think we'll start in the High Middle Ages. I have something kind of picked out already. I don't want to bore you with clicking around forever and ever. What I noticed is that there's a new government type, at least I think it is, called monastic feudal. It sounds like a lot of fun. And I think we're just going to dive right in on these guys. We're going to be close to China, so we're going to get to experience the Jade Empire's expansion. It came out a little while ago, but if you haven't seen it, you know, you'll get to see it in this. And then, of course, if you haven't seen the Historical Immersion Project, which I think is a pretty cool mod. I mean, I've been modding games for many years now, and I'm a sucker for trying different mods because, you know, some mods are just incredibly good. Okay, so we're gonna be Yalpo Pergyal Chechen, the something of Guge. There we are right there. We're gonna be 33 years old, Bodpa and Buddhist. That sounds cool. I hope it gives us a lot of CBs as we press out towards the west. Let's go ahead and hit play and see what is on offer here. So let's just poke through here. We're going to leave most things on default, I think. Just seems we ought to play the game sort of as meant it to be played, except for the Aztecs. I've seen the Aztec invasion before, and I really just do not care for it. Here's some Jade Dragon stuff. China will launch both tributary wars and major invasion. Chinese what are our options? Only adventurers, no major invasions, or none at all. I suppose we should leave it on default. I think I briefly play tested these guys, and we could be facing a very difficult playthrough. I don't know. Perhaps in the comments you can help us if it happens, but if China decides to make us a tributary, it's like trying to establish an empire with only 50% of everything. We get 50% money, and our prestige takes such a massive hit that it actually goes into the negative, even though where you start as a king. So it says we start as a king, but this could be pretty dang hard. We'll see what happens. We'll leave it on default there. Border dispute wars, sure. Casus belli is great. And I think we'll just leave everything else on default. Although, I don't know, it's probably not going to affect our playthrough. We're definitely not going to be doing any devil worship. Let's... Do we want to play with the paranormal? I guess it could just add a little extra flavor to the campaign, so I don't see why not. Secret religious cults, sure. Default. Dynamic de jure drift, that sounds good. Culture conversion, we want all that. Diplomatic range, provincial revolts. Attrition, pagan, okay. I know there's some stuff. Oh yeah, titles named after dynasties. I want to turn that off, and I want to turn the cultural title names off. It could just be super confusing. Just seeing like a bunch of nonsense, and you can't tell if he's your marshal or your steward or what at glance. It's just going to make things a little bit easier for us, I think. And the rest of this looks like it's multiplayer stuff. Is that right? Conclave, childhood focus alerts. Players alerted about childhood and education focuses for close relatives of their dynasty. I think I would rather only hear about our own characters of the primary heir, and we can micro the rest, because eventually, like, you just get a million billion pop-ups, and it's so annoying. So I think we're going to do this. And as a final note, I'm going to be paying attention to whether or not anyone even cares about this, so this might be a one-off episode, or maybe more. You know, we'll just see how it goes. In any case, let's get started. Here we are, okay. So we're Bodpa. We can raid infidel neighbors for loot. That could be nice. I'm gonna have to remember that. I frequently forget that. But we're gonna need ways to make money, because as soon as China basically enslaves us, if they do it, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Alright, we can hold... I think it's pretty much just feudal, except we can change laws with piety, and we can hold temples, which is actually kind of an upgrade, if you ask me. Buddhism. Women may own temples. We can take up to 3 concubines in case, you know, we have an emergency and we really need to pump out some kids. Any valid offspring is the heir. No religious head. Okay. Sounds good. So, we're trapped here in the mountains. There's only one way out, and it's going to be through here and out into India. And then into the Middle East over there. So why don't we go ahead and get some of the basics started. We want to get married. Let's find a wife. I'm going to disable that because in Historical Immersion Project, getting killed on the battlefield happens a lot, especially when you're not super battle hardened with lots of personal combat skill and items and stuff like that. We start as an intricate web weaver too. That's interesting. We're going to probably want to get over to marshal or steward instead though. We do have patient and temperate. Both of those are very nice. Craven, not very nice. We're going to have to find a way to get rid of that. The pickings are slim. And we don't even have a female in range that is of our religion. Very, very poor pickings here. But we need, well, we do have one son. A single soul inheritor. Actually, that might work for us if we just take... She's older, but she has better martial and all-around stats. So I think we're going to marry her and just kind of take the gamble that our son survives. Are we out of range for the... Yeah, we don't need a non-aggression pact. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get that marriage sent out there. And because we're craven, I think we're going to go to the war focus. And hopefully through that we can at least make up our state marshal and then maybe work off that craven. I think you could do that with war. We'll see. Let's go ahead and set our crown focus here in the capital, of course, naturally. We've got 95 on the coins. Oh, our child needs to get married as well. He also, wow, he's got a lot of stewardship right off the bat, doesn't he? That's pretty decent. Curious and fussy. Fussy can lead to patient, greedy, or paranoid. Oh, those aren't... Duty, conscientious, I think, yeah, it can only lead to good stuff. And curious, maybe we'll go duty. I was thinking spamming martial, but maybe with a really high stewardship, we can get like a really nice retinue going. That might actually be a big deal. Let's bank on it. We can always, you know, raise future generations to be martial-minded. But this could be kind of nice. Can we give him a guardian? That is excellent. We need lots of good stats. That's not too bad. That's kind of like squared away, but it doesn't have a good education. Nobody here has a very good education, it looks like. We might actually be the best shot he has, so we're gonna raise him. At least he'll have some intrigue to not get assassinated, I think. Let's go ahead and pop into the laws. Anything we can pass right off the bat? No, we need more karma. Oh man, we have a pathetic marshal. Let's go ahead and just get him fired. Deploy there in Sapering. Looks like we can get a better courtier. This is as good as it gets for our spy master, and I think we're just going to deploy him. That looks like an emperor's province, right? Yeah. Technology ought to be pretty sweet. Wow, look at that army. Technology's got to be pretty delicious out over there, so we're going to be just scooping that up to work on our own not so good technology. We've got a pretty excellent priest, and I think we're just going to park her in Sapering, probably to convert our wife when she shows up. And let's see, I don't think we need to do that. This is our kinsman, and he doesn't want to be a vassal, so we're probably going to have to go over there and conquer him. De jure claim seems legit. We have to get moving, and there's no better time than now. So he's got 1.59 troops. We've got 4.8. We can set up our rally point in Sapering there. And I think we're ready to just jump on him right at the start of the game here and just get moving on our... Okay, all these options are going to go away when we unpause it. We'll probably want to join this as well. We're 33. We get just... I like the diplomacy out of it, which is really nice. And then we can also take a vow of celibacy, which after we have like one son, we can just go celibate and reduce all the annoying gavel kind that we're going to be dealing with for a little while. Let's hold off on that for the exact moment, because we're going to need this money for our war. So let's go ahead and declare war, claim, and summon the electric counts, I suppose. I'm not stealing that from any other games or anything like that. Are we ready to start? I think we're ready to get started here. Let's take one look at China. They're in unrest. We can send a eunuch, our uncle. Actually, is our uncle in line for secession? No, our kinsman is, though. Someone's looking like he's gonna be missing a few body parts soon. Okay, let's go ahead and unpause and speed it up a wee bit. Yep, he raised his army. Is there a key that makes it faster? 41 gold or 200 prestige. Well, since we're pretty much the sole owner of our territories, let's just take the gold. We don't need to impress anyone. The ambition to get married is done. Can we have an ambition to win a war? No, because we've already declared a war. Have a daughter, Paragon of Enlightenment. Convert. Let's do the increase the size of the domain, because that's about to happen, I think. And we'll get a stewardship bonus out of it, too. And our wife is here. That's great. Yeah, we're bleeding money pretty bad. Okay. Battlefield Terrain Master. Narrow flank. I'll be honest, I'm not like elite pro master at this game, so I don't know like all the background mechanics. I've watched a lot of tutorials, and I have a significant amount of hours in game, but you know, these seem really good. I think we're gonna take the Battlefield Terrain Master and then try and teach that to the others in our realm here. We've also got the ability to upgrade this tribe to a castle for 100 gold. We'll probably end up doing that right away. Let's go ahead and move into this territory. Is it? Yeah, it's these keys. There's got to be a way to make that better. Okay, so we're sieging it down. I own all of this land, right? Good. We're going to need everything. This is not going to be an easy start for us. We're losing some soldiers to attrition, but it's gonna go fast, I think. Yeah, we're already down. That's fine. We're gonna want to start working on our crowd authority right away, because I think you could only do it once per leader or character, I suppose. Our spy master's not on a job anymore. How did that happen? That's awkward. Huh. Weird. Okay. Working on that final level there. So, we've got a competitor for best prophet. Mahanya Buddhist. He's got some serious learning, but she likes us more. So I think we're just going to tell this guy to go away because we've... Oh, and she's 18. She's going to be in office for a long time, and that's probably good for us. Great. Boom. The war's over. And did he arrive in our court? Ooh, a genius, patient, brave, ambitious. Wow. We can only designate our children as the heir. Hang on. He's just a random kinsman. Who is this guy? If he's not in our family... Oh, he's... Yeah, he is a kinsman. He's 6... God, this guy is amazing. How do we kill ourselves so we can play him? He's pretty far down the line of succession, though. I don't think that's going to be happening for us. Then again, it looks like we can already take elective monarchy. And then, I mean, who cares about our prestige at this stage in the game? We have no one to impress. So we can go elective monarchy and just straight up vote for that guy. That's tempting. That's pretty darn tempting. And it's probably a good idea to change over before we end up just infighting with our own faction. Sure. Negative 681 prestige. You know, we'll make it up. He hates us a lot, but how do we vote for him? Nominate? Wow, I can't believe we may have started with a genius in the... Beautiful. Our child's gonna freaking hate us, isn't he? Yeah, well, screw that kid. He's not smart enough. He doesn't have the chops for it. This kinsman... He's the leader of a plot, which is to kidnap us. We can't imprison him? Oh, he's in hiding right now. So we're going to keep an eye on that. I think I'm going to want to lock him up before he like usurps us somehow. Okay, so we've got a new heir. We fulfilled our ambition to increase the size of the domain. And I think winning a war should probably be high on our list. We'll get a martial point out of it. Yeah, let's just win a war. And that means we're going to want to fabricate claims next door so we can get out into all this land. And then the real difficulty is going to start because there's like massive kingdoms and all that out there that are going to be contending with us. We have a domain size of too much. Let's give that away. Is there anything goofy we own? Just all the counties. We'll probably end up giving away Kunlund here. We'll upgrade it to a castle and then give it away, I think. Our son... We could be cruel. Let's just have our son take the prestige hit. Yeah, we've got some income. It's going to be slow going for a while, though. That's for sure. Call his family out of hiding. It's still at war. They will be okay at risk of capture or death at a siege. Let's call the family home. Our heir needs to be oh my gosh. We need women. We need women desperately in this realm. The only thing is that his education sucks, but I'm totally up for breeding this early in the game, and then we can work on our educations. Unyielding, defender, or aggressive leader. Unyielding's pretty great. Defender, maybe not so great. But the unyielding seems like it could be pretty good. Let's take that. Let's keep going here. I just want to squeeze out enough to get a free castle, and then we'll lower our domain size a little bit. We have a lot of duchies that we can unlock. Yeah, there it is. Great, we stole some technology. Let's get that free castle. Well, it's only 100, but it's definitely quote-unquote free, considering. Wow, it's a holy site for a couple of religions. Interesting. Let's go ahead and install someone here. Maybe a really good steward. Like this one, who's working for us. Oh, he's bone though. We're not going to be landing anyone of the wrong faith. This one's Buddhist. He owns land. I want someone who doesn't own any land at all. Let's see. Ruler, no. 39 of the hair lip. He's pretty much the best we got. Let's just land him. It's called Kunlun. Where are you? Kunlun, there it is. Include the lower tiles because reasons. And now our domain is good. We have one basic vassal who's going to be doing some work for us now. That's good. What is this? An indulgent, wastrel, patient, arbitrary, gregarious, stubborn. That doesn't... Her stats are not the worst thing in the world, though. Can he still be trained? Assigned guardian? No. Yeah, he's too old to be, yeah, he's already got flamboyant schemer and all that, so... Do we really want to pick her, though? She seems... She's just super average. That's the big problem I have. I guess we could always just kill her and then get a new wife later. So why don't we get them married? Like that. Lovely. And why don't we give him some honorary titles like Regent and Cupbearer? Can we give him any more? Wow, we could also make him the court physician. Well, he's definitely pretty in charge of our life. If he kills us, I honestly won't be too upset about that. We have a pretty good income right now, but it's not exactly what I want. Okay, we can teach our nephew Battlefield Terrain Master. Why don't we do that? We're going to be wanting to... Well, let's take a look at our... I think we're full up on the castle towns, aren't we? News from China. The period of unrest has come to an end, and the surviving militant peasants have returned to till their fields. Things are returning to normal. That's probably not good for us. Castle town, castle town, castle town. Well, alright. We've fabricated our claim. Let's spend the money. Our prestige is just awful anyway. Oh, wow, we've knocked up our 41-year-old wife. Interesting. And it looks like we can start to centralize. Crown law, we need... Yeah, that's not, I don't think that crown law is going to happen within our lifetime. So let's centralize a little bit more. Get that going for us. Yeah, we really need to hold on to as much land as we can to keep this money flowing. It's starting to go up a little bit. That's good. A little bit. Looks like I think I pretty much agree with all this stuff. We're going to want to work on a barracks and training and all that. How much is it for another city? A lot of money. Let's go... Ooh. Hey, we got a daughter. Okay. Oh, she's got a lisp. Oh. She's the spawn of Satan herself. Let's just learn heritage and then, I don't know, maybe we'll sell her off. Or, you know, some sort of functional equivalent. Speaking of that, the Emperor likes bone. Well, we're not bone. Let's send a eunuch over. Is there anyone that is threatening particularly? They both hold titles to Guge. Maybe we'll send off... Yeah, he's a prince. I don't think I like him being a pretender to the throne. Let's send him off and get him snipped. There we go. Problem solved. Until China comes after us, they're gonna work for us. Okay, so we can claim this, and I think we're gonna want to do that. We have the money, I believe, so let's start that war. And our new rally point's gonna be in Leh. Let's just get all of our soldiers together. There's really no point in raising the... Okay, China likes us. Actually, yeah, screw it. Get the vassals. Send everyone in. Prestige really needs help. Okay, let's send in the legions. Oh, our wife died scratching her skin bloody. Good lord. That's a terrible way to go. We're gonna need a new one of those. Ugh, just awful. Just awful. Can we even get any more because we have no prestige? Wow. Okay. I guess we're just gonna need this one. A lisp? Man. It'll have to do. Boy, we are just a walking disaster in the early on. It's because we're just so insular. We can't not be insular right now. Alright, how are we doing here? Devastating shield wall tactic in the middle. No tactics on one of their flanks and none on ours. I was about to do commanders and then the wife happened and I lost track of it, so whoops. Overall, it looks like we're just annihilating them, of course. We killed their entire army. And I guess we're just going to split up and then go siege the other province. And this war is as good as won. Oh man, we've knocked up our 16-year-old wife already. She's intent on making things difficult for us. And there it is. The siege is over. The land is ours. Yep, let's stand down and get in. We got our ambition to win a war. And let's stand these troops down too. Great. News from China. The status quo in China is over. Brahma must have decided to punish the arrogance of the bureaucratic Chinese regime for a great Jurchen horde has recently disrupted the harmony of the divine land. Uh-oh. After what seems like brief negotiations, Khan Ernar of Turkestan has peacefully agreed to become a tributary state. Okay, so China is being invaded. I think that means that they're not going to be trying to take tributaries. Or maybe they will, I'm not sure. Hostile actions. Maybe someday we can fight ourselves free. But this is good. I think this is going to make it so China has trouble getting a grip on us, which we can use to expand our own interests. Win a holy war. We can force vassalization, but that costs us tons and tons of prestige. Not like we're going to ever get it back in our lifetime. Significant amount of prestige and go to war to forcibly make them your vassal as long as they are of a lower tier than you, or at least, or at or below 30 realm size. Okay. Is he our religion? Yes, he is. But he's not our culture. Would be nice to kind of just... We'll have to think about that. We don't have enough money to expand right now anyway. We might take a break to repair ourselves. Unlikely, actually, probably. I don't think we're going to be doing that. Change of province's culture. Let's see, all of this. Well, this is Punjabi. That might work for us. It'll probably take a while, though. Why don't we try and defeat fear? Maybe this will give us like a special pop-up or something like that. 8 out of 7 on the domain. What happened? Is it because our wife died and now we have one who has no stewardship, so therefore... I think that's what's going on here. I think we're gonna have to switch over to... Let's switch over to business to try and make some money here. Yeah, and that gives us the domain we need to get this place kind of like in order. Justice should always prevail. Just is pretty great. We got it. I don't want to get shy or anything like that. Let's just take this. I don't care if we owe some woman a favor. Who cares about her? The money's coming in pretty good now. We might use it to create a couple of titles to get our prestige going. And then maybe we might call in a smith as well to build us like a sword. Swords are great. They give us that martial score that we can really use throughout the game here. A son was born. Uh-oh. Yeah. Let's just make them all administrators because we know the true heir is going to be this genius over here who hasn't had a son yet. But that's probably could be a good thing actually, so that we're more in control of the next generation when the time comes. We're probably going to want to create this duchy. Why don't we go for diligent? Did we get it? Wow, we actually got it. We're diligent, temperate, and patient, and just. The only thing that holds us back is the craven. Other than that, we're a pretty decent character. We're not a genius, though. And that's going to be pretty awesome when the time comes. So our diplomat needs to probably work on more claims. He's got a child. Can we murder his child? Just, you know, come in the dead of night with a pillow and snuggle him to death? Wow, look at that. How do we get one of those? I would really like that. Domain tax modifier plus 10%. He's not so into joining us. What if we send him a gift? Seems unlikely that he would ever join us. With the prestige penalty, though, I don't know. Oh, we need to have the prestige to do it. I wasn't even looking at that. So we're going to have to just kind of work on forging some claims while we spend the money on our domain here, I think. Why don't we create this duchy? Our son? Sure, we'll give him patient. So we're making 2.34 on the... Our heir is spreading the word about how awful we are. That's not good. We're not going to imprison him. That's him, right? Yeah, we're not going to do that. He's too cool. He's next in line for sure. 2.34 prestige. 2.57. Well, every little bit helps. Everyone, like, royally hates us, right? Because our prestige is so terrible? Yeah, minus 10. Well, we can't do anything. Can't do anything about it. 40 years old. Special tithe. Nice job, sir. With that kind of... Uh-oh, the wife is pregnant again. Boy, the wife is really, she's really putting out for us, isn't she? It's kind of nice, I suppose. Balances are going up and up and up. Yeah, our stewardship is really rocking now all of a sudden. How is that? Temperate, just, business focused, diligent, and patient. Yeah, we're really good at it. Uh-oh! I think our heir is definitely moving up the chain quickly, I think. Oh, okay. I don't think we found out it was him. But he's trying to get us, and actually I think I'm keen to let it happen, I think. We're multilingual, diplomacy and learning. Even though our character is good, I want to be able to have full control of a young genius to get things really started, and his stats are pretty excellent as well. It'll be nice to get rid of all this prestige. Oh yeah, especially he's got a massive bonus on his intrigue. We're leaning against the railing, taking in a nice brush of fresh air. You suddenly hear the loud sound of splintering wood as it gives way completely and you tumble over the edge. While plummeting towards the ground, you spend your last minutes reflecting on the gravity of the situation. Bonk. We're dead. Look at that. Perfect. We're a genius. We're brave, ambitious, patient. The flamboyant schemer is not good. But we're 21 years old and we are ready to get things started here, I think. What should we start with? Gluttonous, stubborn, gregarious, arbitrary. Are there better women on the market, I wonder? Here's one that's attractive, but she has terrible stats. Well, I guess just here's hoping that we produce a genius child, or at least sharp, or something like that. We're gonna have to rebuild our council. Why don't we do that first? What about the royal coronation? How much is that gonna cost? 138 gold. This only reduces the vassal opinion, and because we don't have any vassals, it might not be particularly scary. For now. We're gonna want to get crowned, though. Domain modifier for building a war chest. I never noticed that. That's nice. We need stewardship, though. What can we do to increase our stewardship? Whoop, I don't want to... Passing culture is pretty difficult stuff. Let's do have a son. And move on to rulership to squeeze in as much stewardship as we can. Hopefully we'll increase our domain size there. Let's take a look at our council. I suppose this will do. Start harvesting those taxes. Council's discontent. We're going to want to set crown focus. We could still create 2 titles, and we do have to do a successor nomination, but for now I don't think that's necessary. We can't quite squeeze in that 8 out of 8 domain size, but I think we're going to hold on to it anyway. Oh yeah, we gave birth to a son after we died. Well, why don't we just put him into something that's... Whoops. Let's put him into something useless. That way he's not too much of a threat to the old throne. There's some things we can do with our money here. But I think what I want to do is... Oh, we need to get our titles in order, don't we? Designated region. He seems pretty legit. Court physician. Let's get this man in there. The court tutor. I guess it'll be our wife. It'll have to be the wife for now. Alright. We're not quite ready. We're gonna probably want to work on more centralization pretty soon. Our prestige needs some help. I think what we're gonna do is... Where is it? Search for a smith. Let's call up the smith. I want a deadly weapon. Anything we can do with China? Send a commander, huh? Well, I think I'm going to want to keep all the commanders we could get. Our father is unmarried. But I don't think he's going to be the heir for very long, so let's just hold off on that. My Marshal Rapsol has told me about a remarkable weaponsmith residing in Kunlun. He suggested that I invite the man to my court to see the work for myself. Let's do it. I think we want a weapon because most of all it gives us martial. And I really don't like fighting on the field if we can help it, unless we have like our heir lined up. So let's just go for the martial, which is almost always going to serve us really well. Oh, that's expensive. It's expensive, but look at that. 0.5 monthly prestige. That's a huge boost. The +2 martial is also a huge boost. I think we're gonna hit the debt for a short while, but it's gonna be worth it. Because a good sword, hopefully we just don't get any pop-ups with him asking for more money. After years of constant warfare and battles involving hundreds of thousands of soldiers, the Jurchen finally stand triumphant. The decisive battle was fought near Kaifeng. The Jurchen Kaga now sits upon the dragon throne. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully that means they're not coming after us, and we get a fine scimitar. Let's take a look at this thing. Is it what we wanted? +2 martial, 0.5 prestige, and 1 personal combat. It'll work. It'll work. Yeah, see, our prestige just went up by like, what, 50%? That's pretty amazing. We have a challenger to... Let's see, he's ugly, he's a dutiful cleric, a poet. I think she's just better, I think. Lower scores, but I like her layout and that she's younger and likes us more. Soon we'll be back to budget, probably before bad things start to happen, and then we're going to be saving up our money. Meanwhile, what's the wife doing here? Come on, wife. Give us something to work with, huh? We might want to arrange for a concubine. Is there any good women's? Not really. Not really on the women front. We might want to turn over some of these provinces towards vassals. I don't imagine Gayagi making us a ton of money here. I don't think it's going to give us the specific income of Gayagi, but we can assume it's probably really bad. The castle's pretty good though, 770 troops. It might actually be worth turning over this province. Or Skardu. Actually, probably Skardu. This is a pretty trash settlement, so let's take a look. Let's see, men who are not a ruler. Bodpa, he's bone. We don't want that. We could land our kinsman, but that could create problems for us really fast. I think I'm going to take a hard pass on that. There's another kinsman. Are there any good generals out there that maybe we could tempt into landing? Aggressive leader, brilliant strategist. He's bone. I don't like that. We can't have any of these bad religions in our territories. It's gonna just cause problems down the line because it's a pagan religion. Kinsman, kinsman, kinsman. Boy, it is just kind of all in the family. I think we're just kind of trapped into taking this guy. It's not the worst thing in the world, and it's not a good territory either. So let's just hand over Skardu there. Great. We're 7 out of 7. That should at least kind of help us along with. Our wife, yeah, she's not putting out. Let's have the physician look into it there. Yeah, he gives us a potion. Nice. Hopefully that helps. Because it's we're 24. It's becoming kind of a deal. Bit of a deal. More technology. Why don't we get coronated? Seems like making things official ought to be somewhere on the menu. And yeah, let's... I kind of like always enjoy paying out for... Oh! That's going to be pretty bad on the coffers for a while, but I think we're going to do it anyway. A little bit early game debt hopefully shouldn't be too bad for us, and I'd really rather expand as early and often as we can. We get a lot of karma, we're crowned, and it sounds like we're proud. No, we're not. The noise was crowned. So, yep, we get prestige, diplomacy, vassal opinion. Well, we have a woman who's into it. Why don't we take a lover if we can? A little boost of prestige there helps. Coronation draws to a close. Great, so nothing nasty happened, and we're actually positive on the prestige. So far, so good, I think. So far, so good. Our vassal is powerful and pretty awful. Do we gonna want to land him in our council? He's just trash, but you know what? He likes us for another 9 years because we gave him a county. So I think we can just safely ignore him. Why don't we get to fabricating over there? And of course we're gonna have to wait for our deficit to go away before we... Crown authority, we need lots of prestige. Let's go ahead and centralize again. Come on, wife. Spread them. Come on, wife. You're not doing your job. You're worrying me. Let's take another look at the concubines in the area. Just, I don't want to get a lisp into the family. That's just counterproductive, if you ask me. We're waiting on that. What could we do with the Chinese? We can send another eunuch. It seems like sending off as much of our family as possible could be an answer. Lately, I've become afraid that someone might want to hurt me. I'm thinking about hiring a bodyguard. Paranoid or trusting? I would think we would totally catch it if we were being poisoned. But I think paranoid's going to probably protect us more than anything else. Well, we didn't take it, so that's good. 69 grace. Oh, he dislikes Buddhists. Seems like a waste, though. And honestly, if our wife isn't going to be putting out, we might need close family to take care of that for us. This guy's Boatpaw, right? Yeah, he is. Okay. Oh, but he's... Wait, how did I must have... Damn it. We might need to take care of him. Oh, we get a kitty. Let's take the kitty home. But I think I made a mistake with this man. Let's go ahead and take him down. Whoopsie daisy. We don't need any of that. Shouldn't have done it. Besides, we can hold it in our domain anyway, so might as well backtrack on that. We almost have enough money to front our next war. In fact, I would say we do. So let's just get on it. Skardu, you're our new rally point, and let's just go ahead and take this. Claim it. Boom. There it is. Let's get everyone together. Shouldn't be too hard getting this guy off his land. Yeah, raise too long, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and march right in. Let's see, our aggressive leader's in the middle. Suppose it's not the end of the world. Why don't we get Buried on the flank? And looks like both of those guys are just about interchangeable. So we're gonna get in this battle. Wow, they are just buckling under the pressure immediately. Yep, this battle is just over. We almost killed them all. And it looks like we captured someone. Can we ransom them? Oh, that's too bad. Well, we certainly don't want them taking up room in our prisons. That would be too kind, I think. Ooh, technology. Legalism, majesty. Tough call. But since we haven't even gotten on the next step for the crown authority, we might not need the legalism right away. However, majesty gets us lots of more prestige. So let's take the majesty there. Yeah. That'll help us move a little bit quicker as we get further into the campaign here. We found some kid. Let's take him prisoner. We're at 100%. Should we release this kid? Can we? sucker 10 gold out of our enemy here. Yeah. And then we can just... Oh, because we sent the kid back, he doesn't want to give up? Really? Okay, well, we'll just have to strangle him down another tick or two. We made a little kid, a daughter. Well, she's not a genius anyway, so, you know, she's not ours. There it is. Another province is ours. And it looks like we're about to assassinate our vassal. A carriage is traveling and soon to suffer an unfortunate accident. That would be a shame. Uh-oh. Oh, we're a known murderer. Well, might as well rip off the band-aid, right? Might as well rip off the band-aid. Let's see who else is in line here. Here we go. Oh, he's infirm. But now that we're expanding out, we're starting to see some better... Yeah, we don't want some infirm guy. This is a little bit better. Let's land this guy in Skardu. Yeah, why not? There it is. That's better. Uh-oh, are we getting sick? Certainly looks like it. But our doctor's pretty legit, I think. Yeah, he's fixed us up. Oh no, we're tired. And we have technology again. Yeah, let's definitely take castle infrastructure so we can start working on more castle towns. That's going to bring up our income a lot. And then we can start getting a retinue and then moving on. We need lots of pikemen to take on the tons of cavalry that we're probably going to be seeing out here, or war elephants. He's Sunni, but they're going to come at us with tons of big stuff, and we need a pike retinue to handle that. Yep, not feeling too good. Oh, we got to seek treatment for our illness. Let's call the physician. Wow, excellent symptom treatment. I had a feeling he was a great doctor. There's an infidel at your court, my liege. I demand you banish the infidel. Lek. Who's Lek? He's a pagan. Great stats, but you know what? Probably should do it. Is it gonna... Are all these other guys pagans? Yeah. Let's just get rid of him. Let's pull off the band-aid. We gotta get rid of all these, well, infidels. Yep, we have the flu. Let's just have him do some stuff. Your eyes widened when Bhikkhu Chengchub led a goat into your chambers. The foul smell of its flatulence made you both cover your noses, but the physician pulled your hand away. Apologies, my lord. This is the treatment. Lovely. Lovely. What are we looking at for these castle towns? Expensive, but super worth it, I think. Super, super necessary and worth it. Can we change over to business focus? Let's do that. It's time to drag in as much money as we possibly can before we get... Oh. Maybe not quite yet. We've got another war on our hands. Let's just get to the state crap. No, let's hold off and just attack this guy and take his land. 589 troops. Sorry, sir. This is ours. I don't think anyone sent him a memo, but it's definitely ours, last I checked. We're going to start moving in here. And we're off the flu. Perfect. However, we're 27. And still... Okay, here we go. Powerful voice. 19 years old. tempting. We'll keep an eye on that. We still have a couple of years to go before we can start shooting kids out. Or desperately needing to do it. But our wife is starting to really bug me. We might actually just, you know, have her snuggled. Well, we converted someone. Tridra? Who's that? Tridra. It's one of our courtiers. He must have been bone or something like that. Nice job. Okay, let's get down there. Oh, they took our castle, but now they're all dead. All of them died. Let's get one group over here. Let's split. Yep. Beautiful. We're bleeding money. Let's get over there. Get it done fast. Let's just attack. Boom. That's it. The war is over. Offer peace. Enforce demands. And get rid of the army. Beautiful. More land for us. Who's here? Hindus. Nope. I don't think they're going to be happy. 708% to murder these guys. Let's mark him for death next. What about here? This guy's Buddhist. All right. That's fine. Or is this the guy? Is that the guy we just... No, he doesn't. He's happy that we took over, it seems like. Is there another guy we can put in charge over here? Looks like this guy could use a good landing. Gilgit. Let's hand that over. Great. Alright. Money should be coming back in soon. We're looking pretty good on the karma and prestige. It's all rolling in. Maybe we ought to... Well, no, this is going to have an effect on our fertility, and we're definitely seeing an issue with that, aren't we? Good-sized retinue. News from China. The period of unrest has come to an end, and the surviving peasants have returned to their fields. Uh-oh, things are looking normal. Stable and open. I don't like that. I really hope we don't become a tributary, because, like, we're making 11 income, but if we become a tributary, we'll be down to, like, 6. It is brutal the way it happens. It's just brutal. Headache. Well, that didn't help the headache, but it's just a headache. What's the worst that can happen? I think we want to take a concubine. Let's do it. We could really use a backup here. Let's seek a treatment for our illness. And he helps. Perfect. It's just a headache, right? Yeah. We're fine. We gotta pass this genius on, damn it. We have to pass it on. We're gonna be saving up some money. We've got to get a new castle town going. Absolutely. No longer marshal. We lost our marshal. Well, this one is certainly going to serve as a great marshal. And I think we're going to want to research... Let's see, wait, cultural spread or... I think the castle is economy spread, yeah. But then we're going to lose our collect taxes. Spreading those castle towns... It's slowly moving. Well, I think just having that immediate income is going to be what we want. in the immediate future here. Let's take a look at our neighbor. He's all by himself. He's depressed and stressed. Can we help him along? A little bit. I don't know why we stopped auto-inviting. But that guy is super dead. Uh-oh, we're drunk. 10% chance of... You know, if I click this, we're totally gonna die. So let's call for help. And we're now a drunkard. Oh. Not good. Not good. My co-conspirator, is this our courtier? Or our... No. She's assembled a party of mercenaries who will ambush him. Okay, good. Let's just get it over with. Our rival... Yeah. The mercenaries killed him. Yeah, we already know that I'm a known murderer, so that's fine. And let's go ahead and get on board with killing our rival, just cuz. Seems like a good idea. And this guy is also a Hindu. Why don't we go ahead and plot his demise a little bit. Yep, there it is. I really want to take this. Intending to enforce their subjugation as a tributary state of the Ingram Empire, the Protector General of Western Protectors declared war on our neighbor. Oh man, I hope the Chinese aren't coming for us because we're going to be doomed if that happens. Now that we have the money... Actually, we don't. I really want to get this castle town. Every little bit of cash we can squeeze out of our provinces is really good. We need money. Money, 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 money. There it is. Whoops. Okay, we're working on that other priest. Can't have any filthy heathens on the horizon. Well, they found out. But let's just try it again. Yeah. Let's try it again. There's a known plot against our marshal. Let's end that. Just knock it off. We like our marshal. And a couple of... those aren't threats at all. Nyawang has converted to the Buddhist faith. Who's that? I wish it would link some of these characters. You'd think it would do that by now. Nyawang? Yeah, Nyawang. There he is. Do we have any more bone guys in our court? Looks like we've successfully... Well, who is this? He's our steward? Well, he's just a loner, so I think we're going to... Let's see, we can research cultural tech. That would spread... that would only spread the majesty. That's not really important. So instead, why don't we proselytize... These are all bone provinces. I guess we could just hunt apostates and scoop up more karma for lawmaking. Etc. Now, I think we have to do something about this guy. Let's approve the plan to kill that last Hindu priest. Hey, look at, we get a little bit of gold for being ambitious. And Sapring prospers. That's always good news. Yep. It's... I don't know about you guys, but whenever I play this game, every time I'm a known murderer or a kinslayer. Every single time. It just... I get caught. And then you watch guys like a Roomba just murder everyone in their realm and never get caught. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But it looks like... Yep, we've got a Buddhist on the throne there. A Buddhist over here. What about... Buddhist is there. Uh-oh. I don't think we can handle that. Let's get him on his way out. Why don't we bribe this guy? And now we have at least one backer here. That's good. Just, you know, doing a little cleanup. He looks like a Buddhist to me. Yep. Righteous imprisonment of our wife. Who's she trying to kill? Our vassal. You know what? Let's get rid of our wife. She's apparently infertile. And this is the perfect way to get rid of her. Yep. That'll work. That's you know, we're running an efficient boat here. We're trying to keep things going. We've got patient, brave, kind, and temperate. Those are good stats. Anything else out there? I'd rather not have, like, a learning-focused character, but if we have to... Scholarly Theologian. She's 8. But the strong trait could be nice to have in the family. Could really use that. But then again, it's just going to be a few more years of not having any offspring. But we do have our concubine. What if we're the one who can't produce offspring? No, I think we're going to have to just go with her. Oh, 300 prestige. Well, we have to have a wife. It's just too bad. Let's recoup the loss and go with the prestige there. And pick a new ambition. How about we go to win a war? Stop drinking is actually a pretty good one too. Let's go for win a war because I think we could end up going for a minor holy war here. Let's scoop up some extra cash and then we're going to declare war on this guy. Yeah, of course the Chinese... Oh man, they could be coming up after us next. That would be devastating. We don't need to fabricate claims. Improve relations. Oh, he wants to get rid of his... I want to bury our rivalry. Okay, great. Don't have to deal with that anymore. What is this guy looking at? 6,000 army? Minor holy war? You know, this is a Buddhist holy site. He's got retinue though. That's part of that retinue would destroy us. Because all we have is like rabble. Yeah, we're not ready to tango with a legitimate king yet. But pretty soon we're going to be saving up that money to get retinue of our own. It's gonna have to happen. But first, I think we're gonna take this guy's land. Oh, good, a special tax. Yeah, it's definitely time. Our vassals. Oh, what happened? She just quit? Did she just up and quit on us? I guess. Weird. Well, let's take this one. She's 17 with a massive bonus there. It's starting to look pretty grim. I can't believe we haven't had any children. Well, the court physician is fine. Let's just line her up to proselytize. I don't know, just... No, let's just hunt apostates. That's fine. Our father's 52. Once we nominate someone, that's it, right? Or can we change it at any time? I'm not sure. Maybe we ought to marry... Oh, he's terrible. Frail, wastrel, chaste. Affectionate and timid. Oh, these kids are just god-awful. Let's keep an eye on which one turns out. In the meantime, let's declare a war on this guy and take his land. Yeah. Boom, let's get everyone together. Another special tax. We're doing great on the money, that's for sure. Let's get moving. My young wife has taken a passion for romantic poetry. She keeps reading any sort she can get. Yeah, let's give her fertility and lustful. Or are we... Yeah. We really, really need a wife that's gonna put out. Come on, woman. It's your literally... You have one job. You have one job. Oh, they're all dead. Great. We're just gonna siege this sucker down, and that's it. Boom. We just break down the gates and take over. It's ours. Let's disband the army. It looks like we ended up taking him. Sometimes I do not understand the way the Holy Wars work. Sometimes you kick him out, other times you don't. He's got sympathy for our religions. He really likes us, doesn't he? Can we grease his palm a little bit? Why don't we do that and then demand a conversion? If you know what's good for you, sir. Okay, great. Now we've got our castle town and our income is a little bit better. That's nice. Let's go back to wanting a son. We really got to get that ironed out. Why is our income so low now? And our stewardship really could use some help. High chance to gain brooding. Sure. Looks like both of those have the same result. Except, you know, one gives us more prestige. Come on, you're genius. Make a damn baby. Do I really have to activate family mode and lose all this sweet stewardship that we really, really desperately need? Let's start taking a look at these retinues, though. I think it seems to really, really behoove us to take on as much as we can with our budget. This county got a castle town, yep. And it's gonna take forever to spread into this region. We can create the Kingdom of Kashmir, which would give us de jure claims all the way down there. Oh, so is someone knocking up our wife, or are we just... We're probably just tripping because we're high intrigue, maybe paranoid. Let's hire someone to find out, just in case. Our kinswoman. Yeah, let's make her brawny. Sure. The maid I paid to spy on my wife has confirmed my suspicion. Rapsel is Sal's lover and the real father of the child. Oh, damn it. High treason? And she converted to bone as well. You know what? You know what, lady? I am so sick. I've had it up to here with these wives. Get out of here. Good Lord. How hard is it to find a decent woman around here? Here we go. We've got a quick 12-year-old. A strong 16-year-old? Oh, she's ugly. That's not gonna happen. Let's go for the quick 12-year-old. She'll grow up pretty quick, I think, right? Sure. I don't even care what religion she is at this point. Our kinswoman, we definitely don't want her to be ambitious. Why don't we make her content? Sure, whatever. Oh, we didn't quite get the taxes right that time. We're betrothed. She's Buddhist. Everything is good. Just need to get her nice and adult-like. Should we lock up our... Oh yeah, he's pissed that we burned his girlfriend at the stake. I love it. We can become kind. Yeah, let's go for kind. Everyone likes someone kind. But I think let's find out if he's got any competition out there. We could lose 2 stewardship to employ our vassal. That might be really nice. Especially because this one is no longer of any use to us. And you know what? Screw him. Lock him up too. Can we banish him and take his money? 12 gold? Yeah, get out of here, sir. And why don't we onboard this man? Or maybe we should just... maybe take a roll of the dice on a noble? $17 stewardship, that's what I'm talking about. You, sir, you've made the cut. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get him harvesting those taxes. Amass fortune? If we save up 1,000 gold or build a war chest, that will give us increased taxes for quite a while. I think maybe stopping drinking is priority because it's reducing our health. Let's go ahead and unpause it. Yeah. We need the money. It's pretty incredible that we're just bleeding out. No kids. We're a damn genius. We're betrothed to a quick girl. We gotta make it happen. Naravarman recently arrived in Saprang and has formally presented himself at the court. My lord, I'm on a campaign to take my rightful titles within the Kingdom of Malwa. All the way over there. This guy hates us. Why would we ever... Let's just get out of here. That's too far away for it to matter right now, I think. As far as all this money goes... I think we're gonna do it. We could also search for a smith, but I think I would rather have some retinue building up. Your marshal, my lord, it is my opinion that someone makes a good... Oh yeah, get someone on board as a commander. Let's start the retinue. That's the best we can get. Yeah, these seem okay. No, they're... Well, I mean, look at this. It costs 310 retinue cap, and the projected cost is, like, bottomed out. The light infantry are amazing, but it doesn't give the cavalry a bonus like it does with everything else. But the light infantry are pretty amazing, and the cost is really, really low. But I think we need lots of pikes, because that's like the one unit we do not get. Look at that. It's terrible. So we could round out a severe weakness by getting ourselves the pike retinues. We'll run with that one for now. It's gonna hurt our budget. But we'll keep trading them up. I want a massive retinue. It's gonna help us a lot. Now, who's this? What are you doing? Embezzle? Is that me? Gyalpo Pergyal? It is. But she's also... Yeah, let's just tell her to knock it off. Knock it off, woman. Good lord. The women in this realm, just devilish, right? But then again, you know, it's their nature, right? According to pretty much everyone in the year 1085. Looks like we're ready to pass another law. We're close on the prestige to being able to do that. And we do have... I think I'm probably going to save up for more military organization, which is literally imminent. And then over here, we can get legalism as well. We'll have to think about that. But for now, it's just not necessary. We're going to keep piling on these stats. Yeah, let's take that military organization. It's only going to be nice. And once our you know, wife grows up, we're going to go straight to family focus and blast a baby into her, I think. Or a couple. Hopefully a bunch. Who is this? Our kinswoman is an elusive shadow. Oh, crap. How do we fix that? Oh, we can finally get married. Lovely. Let's get that going. I like it. I like it a lot. Who's raising her? Can we assign a guardian? Someone with a really good education. Who isn't just brilliant strategist or Midas touched. Let's err on brilliant strategist in the opening game here. Our business focus has done very little for us. I think we're gonna go to family mode and get working on babies. It better work, I swear. These portraits look pretty cool. I like the Chinese style. It's pretty nifty, especially compared to the old portraits of like CK2. Oh, great! We can buy her a falcon. She's in love with us. Good. We need to make it happen, and we need to make it happen now. And our retinue is slowly growing, and I'm half a mind to just keep spending our money. What is this? A bone uprising? Infidels, literally. We're gonna have to get on that, but I think we're gonna save that for next episode. We're already about an hour and a half into this. I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you are too. Any tips, any comments, send them my way. There's a lot to learn about this game, and I know a fair amount, but I know that I can know more, and I know that maybe anyone watching probably can help. So let's play this. This game's great. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.